There we go. Hello, I am Michael. I'll be emceeing. My pronouns are he, him. Welcome to our masks game. These are the elementals, and if you all want to introduce yourselves.
My sweaty upper lip. I just realized. I was just like, oh man, that's shiny. Hey, I'm Mo. They she pronouns. I play Obsidian or Isa. She they pronouns. The Beacon.
Oh, I'm Kirby, he, they pronouns, and I am playing Ivy, they, she pronouns, the transformed.
I'm Sarah, she, her pronouns, and I am playing Zaylin, they, them pronouns, the newborn.
I'm Nessa. I play Marrow, the Janice, she, her for both.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm playing Johnny Styles, aka Wildfire. He, him for both of us. This is Pistachio.
I was gonna say if you didn't introduce the kitty, you'd have been wrong.
Pistachio.
All right. So we bringing the group back together after last time. Do we? Here, let me do this real quick. Let me just get your labels and conditions because I know there's a lot of conditions.
What? I was trying to help clear them. It didn't work. Okay, that's fine. My condition is guilty, and my labels are danger +3, freak -2, savior +1, superior +2, and mundane -1. And since I am the beacon, my drives are lead a team successfully in battle, save a teammate's life, get drunk or high with a teammate, and tell someone your true feelings for them.
Okay. Those might happen quick. Some of them.
My condition.
Just
That must be nice.
Must be nice.
Yeah,
Must
right.
be nice.
Speaking of conditions, I have all of them except afraid. My labels are +2 danger, +2 freak, 0 savior, -1 superior, and 0 mundane. And I have Doom Track, which is frightening loved ones and facing danger alone. And I unlocked my moment of truth.
what is your moment? Tell us about your moment of truth.
It's so easy to forget that you're not your body and you're not the voice in your head. You're both. Be the monster and save them anyway. Smash down walls and speak softly, because when you embrace it, you can do anything. Of course, putting on a display like this is sure to rile up those who only see the monster when they look at you.
All right.
Use that how you will, Michael.
Yep. And essentially, a moment of truth. When moment of truth happens, you can activate it and kind of do anything at that point. Like moment of truth is you unleashing it all.
Leash the monster.
All right. Zaylin.
Yeah, 1 second. My conditions are angry, guilty, and insecure. And my labels are danger +2, freak +3, savior -1, superior 0, and mundane -1. And I'm trying to change my books right now, so I'm not sure what I'm doing there.
All right, we'll get that in just a second.
Big mood. So my conditions are guilty and hopeless. I thought I was doing well. Compared to all of you, I'm doing great. No offense. Danger +1, freak +1, savior +1, superior +1, mundane 0.
Damn.
And I have taken, yeah, I know, crazy. And I have taken drives.
Oh yeah. What are your drives?
So my drives are punch someone you probably shouldn't, which I'm gonna hoping to maybe do Jason Blake or my brother, or I don't know, the president. Who knows? Take down a threat all on your own. Get drunk or high with a teammate, and make out with a teammate. That was cheating a little bit because I knew I could check that one off pretty soon, unless Obsidian is a liar who is not true to their word.
Who wants to make out with me? Come here.
Well, that's Obsidian was like, we're gonna kiss later, and then ran off and kissed Johnny. So as far as
Look, that kiss for Johnny was completely out of left field. That
Yeah.
that was not planned. That was not in the script.
No, that was not in the script at all.
You know what else wasn't planned? Protecting Marrow's heart.
Well, I mean, I
Meryl,
didn't-
like, Isidore left and Meryl was busy sucking face with Ivy. So, like, you know.
yeah.
Oh God, Tentangor, what'd you miss last time? A lot. Last time.
And I don't have a full rundown.
I thought I
I can remember the rest.
thought
Thank you.
Tangy was there last time.
Maybe for half of it.
A lot of making out, a lot of like. The world state did not change. The character states very much did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
All right, and that leaves us Johnny. For your
Johnny said his.
Oh no, I
The
didn't.
cat.
Oh, I
the
thought you
cat
did.
man.
Sorry,
Catman.
I am in somewhere. My conditions are afraid, guilty, and hopeless. My labels are danger -2, freak +2, savior +1, superior +1, mundane +2.
all right.
There's nothing mundane about Johnny, so that needs to change.
We want to talk about what happened last time.
So much.
So, you know, we just stole a plane from the military base and we landed at the Intrepid's warehouse and turned on the thingy so they can't track us. Then they Zaylin and Alien X were gonna like, hey, we're gonna figure out how to use this doohickey that we stole from oh god, Sable Star, and try to see if we can like put it in the plane. And then Obsidian and Ivy were like, all right, we're gonna go try to grab Wraith where we left him at the Hex.
Yeah,
So-
that was not our best plan there.
Yeah. He was not at the Hex because Jason Blake's mandroids grabbed him. And so in a bit of frustration, Ivy and Obsidian started making out. Then Zaylin and Alien X couldn't get the doohickey onto the ship. So they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna use our own powers to get into the rift.
We did text Obsidian though. We asked for
Yes.
permission.
Yep. Thumbs up emoji. Did not really read it all the way, but still okay with thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay, whatever.
Wait, how many people did you
Uh,
make out with last session?
Only two.
Okay, I thought it was 3. Oh, it was
2
gonna
with
be
a
3.
promise.
Yeah,
It's gonna
two with
be
the
there.
promise. I was like, here, put me on your dance card. I'll come back for you later.
Look at you! Look at you! Just bringing the whole
She
team
has-
together through you.
Yeah. I am captain after all.
It's your job to kiss
Yes.
everyone.
Ace is
Yeah.
like, I am the captain now.
Over here and smooch me.
Captain, my captain.
So they flew off to space. Johnny was sad because he didn't know if he was going to see Zealand again. Marrow was like, I'm here. Pat, pat.
Marrow tried their
Marrow-
best to help Johnny, and it just didn't work.
It wasn't my best. It was like 70. It was a good 75%.
They tried half their best.
Yeah.
Obsidian and Ivy get back. They realize what actually happened. They're like, oh, okay, cool. What do we do now? Oh, that's when Johnny told Marrow, I think, that they kissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they waited around. The whole Zaylin and Alien X thing happened, and Zaylin came back changed from being in the rift. But Zaylin didn't appear till like the next morning because rift timey-wimey stuff. Zaylin did not remember Johnny. The kiss and Johnny and the emotions, all that good stuff. So Johnny had a sad and walked out. Meryl came
Johnny
in.
should have taken another condition, but he couldn't take anymore, so he had to leave. According to the rules of the game.
Yes.
I put in the video
Uh,
about that. What I love about that is, in another game, if you decided to do that, you'd have been kind of a dick for taking spotlight and like everyone come after me. But here, it's like, nope, that's the rules.
There's the
Mechanically,
rules.
I have to be dramatic. It's in the rules.
Yep.
Yes. So Marrow told Ivy and Obsidian that what happened, and like maybe that's why Johnny's feeling bad now or something. I don't know. about the kiss between the two of them. Obsidian's like, hey, Miro, if you want a kiss, yeah. But later, I'm gonna go check on Johnny, make sure he's okay. And then Miro and Ivy soon kiss and make out like in the process instead. Obsidian checks on Johnny. Johnny is very a sad boy, TM. Issa's like, hey, either dwell in it, but bottle it in or move on. And he's like, I don't know, but moving on. I'll never. And went on like, no one likes me, sort of rant. And she's like, bro, you're hot. What? You're a hot man on the internet. People wanna. And then in turn, admitted her own feelings to him. And then they made out. And then they went back. And then while that happened, poor Zaylin was like, oh, my feels. I'm disconnected from everybody right now. Which, yeah. And then we're like, oh, we should probably actually make a plan to like deal with the government.
Which I still like the idea Johnny had, which was like make a big scene and then us just all lying battered and bruised. And we can just say like, we've tracked him, blah, 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 blah. We tracked the Alien X to where it teleported Obsidian away. We tried to fight it. It kicked the shit out of us and disappeared. Might work.
Yep. All right. So Sarah, you are changing playbooks.
Yes.
So a couple things. So it seemed like my guess is, I mean, definitely Mind of Your Own would make sense to lose. Regenerate probably would also make sense to lose.
Yeah.
Thermodynamic Miracle seems like that would stay. Damage is up to you. Does your you have to decide if your new form still takes damage in that same way, or maybe you're fully organic.
I think I'd like to take damage. I think I'd like to keep damage if I can.
Yeah. So keep those two. The thing to remember, no, we never did a ton with your lessons, probably because your lessons fit with how you're the cheat on the lessons. Now that we're looking at it, is kind of like the same thing, and it's kind of the same thing you do with like in Smallville. Actually, your best bet is actually to put the lessons to not put the lessons you want your character to have at first, but to like have them knowing that they'll be off. But they fit really well with how you played it. So, but however, your ability to embody your lessons, shift one label up and one label down, or if you cause a misunderstanding, collateral damage, or unintended consequences, mark potential, those get locked. So I would keep that information.
Okay. All right.
And you can decide whether you want to keep the solid light projection and super durability and strength, or that can also change for powers from the Nova.
So from the Nova, I'd like to take telekinesis and telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
I would still like to be super durable, but that one's basically just that didn't really have a lot of bearing on the character. I just used it as an excuse to parkour everywhere.
Yeah, parkour. Yeah, I think that makes sense to me. So beyond that,
I
yeah.
I was gonna say my Nova was also a telekinesis telepath. So this makes me very happy.
And then if Mo, I don't know if you want to go over things you've discovered playing the Nova, because each of the playbooks, the Nova's got some of its special things that can take a little bit to learn. So I don't know if you want to give a little bit of like, here's
you're gonna have conditions out the wazoo, no matter what you do, but they'll also help you with your burn. But also, if you fail your rolls, you get more conditions, and some of these moves make you also take another condition on top of that. So that's just FYI. And there's a lot of ways to play it as well. Like the way you can direct your Nova, it's fine. And what is the word? I have words. But yeah, like the words. You cannot not do anything. It's just because you're a Nova, your powers are unlimited. There was one time where she lost control of her powers because she took a powerful blow, and she wiped out a whole weekend for everybody and just implanted a memory that they all do the same thing all weekend. And then it just kind of picked up the next day at school.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the mind fuckery.
Yeah. So Joyce is like, so it's like midday on Monday, and this is like at a party on Friday. And we were like, wait, hold on. We're just skipping ahead. He's like, yeah. We're like, okay.
As far as the burns go, it says to choose 4 burns like that to use. I want to choose Reality Storm, Move, Overcharge,
Go on.
I want moat, but I almost think worship might be really cool here. But I might take that for in a future thing if I hit a potential.
Worship is. I actually just picked up worship with my last thing, but
I just
yeah.
think because of my connection with the Pashurian Church,
It
that
also
could be really.
it also puts you in a position where you and Johnny both
Can work
have
together.
that
Ooh.
outward aspect of dealing with the public.
Power couple.
So I think that
Literal
could be an
power
interest.
couple.
We could have an interesting thing because, like I think we get in a position here shortly to play up Johnny's celebrity a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
boy.
if you choose worship, there could be some really interesting stuff there.
I think I'll take worship then. So
What does
let's do
worship
that.
say?
You put out a tremendous display of your might. Spend 1 burn to awe an audience into silence, respect, or attention when you unleash your powers. So basically, you are a god.
Well, you basically are to the Physiurians. Like you
Yeah.
tell them you're from the
They
Rift
don't know
and
you.
prove it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, the chosen one is here."
Have any
Yeah.
of you read the was it the Wicked and the Divine?
No.
Kieran Gillian, who did the game Die, which is great. Essentially, like these gods that get reborn every, I think it's 80, 100 years. They live for 2 like they're reborn as like youths, like 18 years old. They'll live for they'll live for 2 years. Like they were normal until they found out that the rebirth of these things. They'll die within 2 years, but they're gods. And like worship is sort of a big part of it. And someone actually did a hack of Monster Hearts for it. That's very cool. That actually I think Kieran definitely knows about it because it's on the Gauntlet and Kieran's part of the Gauntlet community, but I think he may have played it once.
Oh, neat. But what's your fourth one that you're gonna take? You said worship.
I'm gonna say worship,
sorry.
reality storm, move, and overcharge.
Good. I actually just took because I leveled up today, even though it's our last game of the season. I actually just took worship and move, so I don't know how they work. So, but yeah, I think the first ones I started with were elemental awareness, reality storm, shielding, and something else.
Yeah, I think when one of the advancements of unlock 3 new flares, I might take moat on that one, but I'm really excited about this.
Remember, the only limitations that you have are yourself, or at least that's what Joyce tells me, because your powers are unlimited. However, they come at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's kind of like Ivy and the Doom track, like.
Yeah, but it's not more like you're going to meet your doom. It's more like you're going to face the consequence of your own actions.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, Sarah, I
Ivy
want
as a
you to
Nova would be Swamp Thing.
Yes. What were you saying, Nessa?
I am adding changes by Butterfly Boucher and David Bowie from the Shrek 2 album to my Zaylan playlist right now. Because you're going through changes. Just like
changes.
Yeah.
Have you put David Bowie from David Bowie from oh god.
Fly the
Conchords.
Bowie's in space.
So I guess when we actually left off last time, was it everybody was about to crash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was after, because you said Zaylan didn't come into the morning.
Zaylan
so
didn't come back to the morning.
Zaylan, do you look different?
Yes, I'm like orangish now, and I have like that emo haircut and burgundy. Like I'm basically like a opposite of what I used to look like in a lot of ways. And I look rough. Like I look really tired and really just kind of out of sorts.
Okay, we talked about the orange last time.
Yes. I'm in my burgundy emo phase.
And the sad part about being orange.
It's not.
The saddest
orange.
part about being orange. The reason Zaylan is orange now is because at the moment they were separating themselves from the hex, from the hive mind, they adopted Johnny's colors.
Their memories of Johnny, of their relationship with Johnny, became the color of skin instead of what was inside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny's aura.
But it's also like getting the person you're dating's tattoo on you. So when you break up later on, you'll be going, "Why am I fucking orange? God, this was the dumbest idea."
It all hurts. It all hurts.
I just realized something. If
What?
Zaylin likes Johnny still, unrequited love.
I am.
Second confession. I've been reading a lot of romance manual where people are like in political marriages and they both like each other, and you're just like, please God, just talk to each other and say you like each other and then kiss on the mouth and then I can be done.
Do we want
Yeah,
to?
this is good. This is go ahead.
Okay. Do we want to rewind a little bit and take it from Zaylin coming back, or I can't remember how far we got back beyond that last time.
That was before Johnny and Issa's
Yeah.
kiss.
Yeah, that was before all the
Yeah.
makeout
We
sessions.
left Zaylin like in a sleeping bag alone and then to sleep, and then we all went off and did things, and
Yep.
Zaylin was like, y'all kind of left me, and we were like, well, we thought you have a new emo haircut, we thought you were having an obsidian moment.
Marrow and Ivy were in the kitchen
Just making out.
sandwiches
Yeah. With our mouths.
with our mouths.
Just you see Zaylin sort of walk by, like, hey, oh. Then like in the rain, you see like Johnny. And
It's the George Michael gif. That
Yeah. The what, Sarah?
the George Michael gif
The
from
I'm sorry.
George Michael gif.
How did you,
I'm sorry.
Sarah?
Sorry, what was that? What's that?
Sarah.
I refuse. You can say it GIF or GIF. No one cares.
I say gif. I always have, and I don't.
I didn't know George Michael was on a peanut butter. That type of food.
Kirby, the guy who invented it, is dead, which means we can all decide what we say.
We
I'd be
could
rated.
decide.
I'd be rated GM Jordan for this. The other day. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be rated.
Like instinctually I say it that way because it looks like it sounds like gif to me. Like instinctually it does.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
It scares me. It scares me to
the
call it gif.
camera, as the camera pans down from the kiss to you doing the George Michael GIF through there, we see a giraffe in the distance. The graphics are a little rough on the CGI for it. They're not quite like coming through the way they should.
We
Jesus
see a
Christ.
giraffe in the distance.
All right. Where do we want to pick up then?
Breakfast?
Yeah, breakfast sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's-
It was early in the morning when this happened. When this all happened.
yeah.
We all had morning breath when we were making out.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all think I'd have thought about that, but
No, that's
you go?
not a.
Listen, baby.
I was like, hold up, I gotta
It's a banana.
toothbrush my teeth. Well, I guess Ivy doesn't. Well, does Ivy have teeth? I don't know.
This is a difficult question for
You
me
have
spiritually.
fangs that are actually thorns, like rose thorns.
Ivy just grows mint in her mouth and chews on it. Like,
The thorns fangs make me feel like Ivy's terrifying now.
Yeah, now you know why we're both not
Yeah.
socially
But terrifying in
acceptable.
a sexy way.
Maybe I
See,
should.
Ivy doesn't.
Okay.
So, what are we gonna do to get out of this? Like, the military, the elementals, and probably, or not the elementals, the omegas, and probably the police are after us.
Just blame it on Alien X. They're gone. He's gone.
That's what I was thinking. I was more trying to transition us into roleplay.
Oh. I am role playing.
You.
I am
know.
role playing.
I know.
this could be
yeah,
a breakfast.
Well, how's breakfast gonna work here? Because there's a lot of there are a lot of awkward situations happening and
True.
intermingling.
Yeah, who is with who, or is everybody just?
It's the most awkward morning after ever type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, how we left off, I remember, is that we were sitting next to you and like, cheering you up.
Right.
And I'm trying to think. And that's where we were. We were just sitting on the couch, just like
Yeah.
talking. But I think that's make a plan.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna text my aunt.
I should probably text my mom and dad.
Yeah. So
I text my cousin.
like when you text,
Johnny and I are left alone again.
Johnny's got people he can text. I'll say when Rosalind, when you text, immediately it just goes, uh, check with your friend. Their parents are freaking out a little bit.
Ivy, I text back. Ivy's texting their parents right now.
Yeah, it goes. Things here have been fine. Ivy, what do you text your parents?
Hey, Mom, just checking in. How's everything going?
It goes. We've we haven't been answering the phone all morning. We checked the ring cam we have at the house, and there have been what looked to be FBI at our house.
For what reason?
I'm assuming the fact that you stole stole something from the military, dear. Or did you forget that sometime between last night when you took off in all caps in a spaceship
You can't steal
away
a
from the
person.
military and the Omegas?
I think it's one of those ... for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I text back. Oh.
I'm also going to assume, Kirby, that you have done a lot to make sure that like their phones are not traceable through normal means.
Oh,
You
for
have
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hand wave and say that they've not been able to track them down through that.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna text Tommaso and be like, any PR update?
He goes, "It's not good, and I'm sitting here with your mom and dad."
Oh shit.
Johnny's in trouble.
I just
What-
text
what-
my
what-
cousin
what-
and be like,
to military school.
What do they say?
They have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions.
We explain later. I will.
okay, Yoda.
Johnny's stressed. He turns into Yoda.
Yeah. And Mitzi,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh God, I was talking about my other character. Issa gonna text her cousin and be like, "Hey, bitch, you okay?"
And remind me, she knows you're Obsidian?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck did you do last night?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped by an alien. That's the story we're gonna go with.
That's so. Oh, wink. That's so awesome.
I imagine when they teleported in before Rosalina hadn't seen the news yet. Remember when you guys teleported to your apartment and
Yeah.
you and Ivy were like mid shower?
She was
Oh,
also
yeah,
probably
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
high. So
Oh, yeah.
like,
No,
Also
no.
that.
Me and Issa weren't mid shower.
Yeah, no.
Cousin was mid shower. Just to clarify.
Oh,
I didn't see you there.
Ivy and Issa's cousin were mid shower. Okay, we got it.
Well,
we got
I
it.
mean, it's a possibility.
I don't know.
and then there's just a moment where it just goes, Zaylan or new alien?
New alien.
Nice.
I like her. You should see if her parents will let her move out here.
And it's gonna text back like, short-lived. Are you gone?
That was quick.
Vacation in oh God, Cancun. LOL.
Gotcha.
So you said, okay, so how many FBI agents are still at my parents' house?
Yeah, they said they checked the ring camera and the agents went in.
Oh, into the house. Oh, I forgot that Ivy's parents were with Rosalind's.
Yeah, so yeah, they actually watched through the ring camera on their phone.
Shit. Yeah, so I will text my mom back and say, just stay where you are. Things are not what they look like. If they do find you, don't say anything about where we are.
We don't know where you are.
Of course, but don't tell them anything.
I feel like we should leave the ship in this warehouse.
It does have a cloaking device on the warehouse. That's good, but we should find another warehouse that I was kidnapped to.
Yeah.
And then I'll blow it up and we'll just pretend Alien X blew it up and we'll just all be laying there. And when they show up, they can wake us up.
Michael,
Wait.
I'm going to text my aunt literally everything that happened and try to use like code names as best as possible to not implicate people. But and ask her, you got any advice on this one?
Your sister texts you and goes, "You know you're freaking her out right now."
I texted her back. I was like, well, she was basically mom's manager for like 4 years.
Yeah, but didn't have to deal with all of this. Mom's shit was a little more together.
On the books.
That's
A
true.
little more
All right.
normal.
We'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, I have a secret identity. And it's still a secret. Knock on wood.
The perils of having an open face on the internet.
And just remind me, do you have any specific things with? I know we haven't done your secret identity thing in a while, but then again, there's also been we haven't had a whole lot of like time, and we've had a couple times we have time. We forgot about that. Do you have anything about with like you freaking out family members or?
No, I basically
Okay.
just have a thing where I roll my secret identity. Sorry, I don't know why my sheet's all blurry, but I roll for my obligations, and on a hit things are going well. 7th or 9, I've lapsed on my obligations, and on a miss, I haven't been giving my normal life any attention, and you could choose 2 obligations that will bite me in the ass.
We just need to remember that when time has passed, to bring that up. Though we've had a couple places where time has passed, but we've also had like a lot of stuff lead to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing.
Yeah. You want me to roll to see if I
No,
texted my boss?
Oh no! At this point, don't worry about it. You're in the middle. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, your sister just goes. You know, she's freaking out. She's trying to handle it, but she was never worried about your mom in quite the same way.
Ivy.
Yes, dear.
That's
Just
weird.
kidding. I do not say that.
I walk over to you because I'm assuming I'm not doing this in the same room as everyone else, and I whisper, "Can you text your parents? I accidentally freaked my aunt out a lot with I just thought maybe she would have advice, and for once in our goddamn lives, an adult would be there for us in a feasible way. Yes, I do love her, and she's great at training, so that's good. Maybe when everything's off the books, she can like be our
Your
trainer.
Your thing kind of bloops back from Carolyn.
Yeah.
You should turn yourself in. Let them know what happened.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
text my parents at the same exact time I see that text, and I'm gonna say, "Do not let Carolyn call the FBI."
Yeah, I text Aunt Carolyn back. Well, I don't text Aunt Carolyn. I text my sister and I say, does Aunt Carolyn not understand like how secret my secret identity is? Like, I could, no offense to the rest of the group, but I could get out of this scot free.
And you just get back like she's just really like there's like while you're waiting on. Do you check Carolyn's while you're waiting?
Oh yeah, I do.
Maeve? Yeah. As you kind of like texting back, she texts you back. She's like, "You are in so over your head. You need to come. You need to come in and get out of this danger."
All right, I just texted back. We're handling it. Turning off my phone now. Love you.
So she's trying to shift your mundane up, your danger down.
Alrighty, I am gonna reject that because my danger's only at a +1, and I need that.
You need the danger zone. Go ahead and just make a straight up roll.
Straight up roll.
Yep.
All right. I need my marrow dice to come through for me.
Marrow dice.
Oh, one of them fell into the pen drawer. I don't know what that is. Oh, not good. Okay, and that's a straight up roll, right?
Yeah, with it, rejecting influence.
4.
All right. Yep, it hits you hard. Yeah, make that adjustment. And what label do you want to mark?
Yes.
I could see angry or insecure both making sense, Possibly even.
I'm gonna go angry.
Okay.
Well, I am always complaining about how my mundane is not high enough. So, in a way, thank you, Aunt Carolyn.
Yeah, and they write back and they're like, we'll make sure she doesn't call the FBI, get hold of the FBI, but I think you're in way the hell over your head right now.
I respond, we know. But please don't worry, we've got a plan.
Okay.
But I text that, and I think probably Marrow sees me text that back in like this, like my face is like, we do not have a plan. When I text back my mom and say we have a plan.
So she'd be taking your danger down and your mundane up?
My mother?
Yep. Are you rejecting that, or?
My mother does not have influence over me. Yes, she absolutely does. I cannot fucking.
Adults do, unless you have managed to take it away.
Yeah, no, I definitely am going to be easily influenced by my mom on that one.
I am so fucking pissed about this.
My mundane up, you said?
Yeah, your mundane up, danger down.
Cool. Okay.
Tommaso is with my parents.
Yep.
Oh no.
You say that out loud?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, and then Tommaso just goes, I'm assuming they can't see you soon.
Hopefully we'll figure this out by the end of today. Set.
And he just puts through, he goes, they said it's best if they don't contact you directly.
Oof. What else is new?
Suddenly, my aunt's implicit lack of faith in me that is wrapped in the like, I want you to be safe,
Yeah.
suddenly seems a lot less worse.
It's just going to look bad if we talk to you directly, so...
On our lawyer's advice, we're not going to talk to our son.
Oh God.
Plausible deniability, that's...
Are your parents lawyers?
I really hadn't decided what they are.
I think they're lawyers, but I think they said that they're people who have dealt with lawyers a lot, and are the sort of rich that probably have people that take care of their image.
Yeah.
And
I kind of always see them as like a big business owner. Like they own a company that's kind of tied to Blake Industries, but not actually for them, but not really a rival.
oh, what about pharmaceuticals?
Ooh.
You don't-
What's that family that made oxycodone?
Those assholes. I don't remember their name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Puppy. And then also they don't just have to make that. They can also do
Puppy.
like rubber, like medical gloves and stuff.
Maybe they're Boeing. They own Boeing.
I don't know. Whatever it is, Johnny's last name isn't actually Styles. That's just the one he uses.
Mhm.
And I will come
Same-
to that when I
same-
get to that point.
Same as Harry.
Yeah.
Harry Styles.
I love that meme.
All right.
Oh, right.
Y'all are off your
Right.
phones then.
So blow up a warehouse and scatter around it, and then when they come, we have plausible deniability.
Will they believe that?
We don't know till we try.
I mean, we do have
What's-
someone who's good with technology who maybe can like hack cameras.
Hack
And
cameras.
Obsidian's gonna look over at Ivy.
Calm down. Michael, do you think I could grow a skeleton that would be, I don't know, like what people would kind of think of? Like I'll use Zalen as like a reference. I know Zalen doesn't have bones, but to like be like, and you know those people who make fake alien skeletons, like do that, but I make.
If you want to unleash your powers, you're basically trying to create like this skeleton of
Alien
of
X?
Alien X.
Yes.
Make it roll to unleash your powers. Let's
Oh.
see how good this thing looks.
It doesn't have to look good. It just has to exist.
And it has to get charred by Johnny. And then
Well,
it's
well, if it looks bad, if it looks terrible, then I'm not gonna use it. All right. I mean, I'm not using the marrow dice because they've
All I
betrayed
can
me.
think, all I can think about now is there's gonna be some history channel documentaries made about the alien skeleton.
Well,
it?
no, wait. 13?
All right. That's with
Did you also do your subtraction from your if you have any conditions?
Oh, it won't matter at a 13.
Oh,
yeah,
it,
true.
It would still make it an 11.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you actually managed to create a skeleton that looks like it would fit this. And like you kind of take a moment, look over at Zaylin and go. I don't know why artists do this, but you see artists, at least in movies, go. All right.
Oh,
And then yeah, you kind of create a skeleton that looks like it would fit the form of Zaylin or Alien X.
I like how I talked to no one about this. I was just like, all right, everyone shut up.
I'm making art. Or you may be quiet.
I'm
doing
out of your whole
art.
body and then just.
Marrow's
Oh
powers
my
are so
word.
terrifying.
What do we
Marrow's powers
think?
are so terrifying.
Now tell me, Marrow, are these is your paintings what that you make with your bone brushes? Are they painted in blood or marrow?
I don't do paintings for that reason.
This can work. I will char it, and
Do we want to
Yeah.
find an abandoned warehouse to have the
Yeah.
fight at?
I think we duffel bag the skeleton and then go to the warehouse. And well, do we all want to be there?
I think we should all be there when it occurs. I mean, you have a bone mass; they can't really take it off. Isn't
True.
it like attached to you? So your identity's fine.
Depends how hard someone pulls.
It's not attached, but you know what? I like turn around, take it off, and then grow one. I'm like, now it is. Good idea, Johnny.
Johnny.
Ivy, we might want to, I don't know, singe a couple of your leaves to make it look like you got hit by my Nova Blast. And
Yeah.
We,
Okay. Ivy like grows a chunk of like bush.
Phrasing.
I'm sorry, that was my fault.
Someone clip that. Please.
I'm gonna go.
Someone. You knew what you were doing.
I promise you all that was not intentional.
You're gonna have flashbacks to the 70s. That's all I'm saying.
I grow some bush.
Hey, the 70s are making a comeback, so as far as Ivy's just ahead of the
Have you seen
times.
fashion lately? It's like all psychedelic, like tie-dye, trippy shit.
Oh my god.
All right.
You all right there, Sarah?
No.
Ivy grows a small like clump of like vines and
shrubbery.
leaves.
A shrubbery.
A small shrubbery, and like kind of like pushes it off to the side, and like disconnects it from them, and then like pushes it off to the side, lets you burn it, and then we'll like reintegrate part of it and like make it like so that way it doesn't like hurt them when you burn it, but
Yeah,
it would hurt if you did burn me.
Yeah. There. Okay. So
Some of that
there-
ash that happens, like whenever Johnny sets it on fire, Obsidian just kind of like takes it and just like start like rubbing it on her face. Ow! Why are you biting me? Go away.
Interesting
And-
reaction.
And when they ask about Zaylin, we're just gonna say that was the result of a lot of flame hitting Zaylin. Marrow, we gotta do something with you.
Issa, hit me.
Actually, I was gonna ask y'all to hit me since I'm the one that's kidnapped. So do you just want to have like a drag out Donnybrook like outside?
Yeah, Donnybrook, yeah.
take over Letterkenny and just take off our shirts.
I still have to watch Letterkenny, but I've seen that moment. Or that
The first like
It's
was it
good.
the first the episode 1 cold intro? Is that what it was?
Oh, is that the episode 1 cold intro?
Maybe.
I need
One
to watch
second.
it.
I think so, yeah.
What's up with Tilly?
No shoes, Mama.
Raina.
Raina.
Right now.
Damn it. Aminals. So many aminals. 90s.
Okay.
I think Ivy deserves a sticker.
Sorry, she
Ivy-
was eating
Ivy
a
just-
water shoe.
Ah. I just found this picture online of Willem Dafoe holding 2 guinea pigs. I think it might be Photoshop, but I love it anyway.
I love him so much.
Yes.
I'm
So-
gonna send this to the Discord. for y'all to
Kirby,
look
this
at.
is for you. It's a little cactus.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right.
But yeah, Issa and Miro, if you wanna, they're gonna have a fight out back real quick.
You just kind of like beat the shit out of each other a little bit.
Yeah. Do I need to take a condition?
Yeah, we'll say each take a condition there.
I would like to, I know we're gonna be in the shit in a sec.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, actually, are all of you watching us beat the shit out of each other?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
damn it. Never mind. Maro's not that bold. There's a lot of straddling involved in this.
Oh, is it that one like TikTok that we see? There was like the women that are like practicing the wrestling, and like it's just.
I almost sent that to you. When I saw that, I was like, I should send this to Mo, but I didn't want to be weird.
Am I that gay? Am I?
I don't know. I don't know if you've seen the meme where it's like the
Drop it.
it's that sort of what do they call the photos that you take that can be bought by companies to use for all sorts of things.
Stock photos.
Yeah, the stock photos. It's like the 5 women fighting, and it really looks like the start of a porn. Like one of them's got this thing where it's like the hinge pole, and she's like,
Oh yeah, the bullies. It
Yeah,
was
the
stock
bullies.
photos of the
I'm like-
bully, 4 girls bullying another girl.
like,
Funny.
like they seem to be
Well-
enjoying this too much.
I feel it's a little less that, and a little bit more like pelvises, but then also just like in the face, and then you know do the same to me.
All right, each of you. What conditions are you going to take?
I'm gonna take angry, just because I'm fighting and like it riles me up.
Hey,
Hey,
I am gonna take insecure.
rude.
Oh, Raina.
Raina,
how dare you,
Raina.
She's spicy today, and I can't blame her. You
Is
know,
there someone by the well? Raina, what's happening? Reach for my drink
but
real quick.
Oh, Michael.
what was I on about? I don't remember. Genuinely, just everything from my brain is gone.
It was about
Is anybody else doing?
You were pelvises and punching.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
insecure,
gonna-
which is is partially from obsidian, but also is kind of an old part of the mom aunt thing.
Okay.
Johnny's gonna do something right before he blows up the warehouse.
Mhm.
But
Well,
that's-
we're not.
that's about it.
Reminder, Johnny,
When
we're
we
not
get
doing.
there.
Okay, I was about to say, don't blow up this warehouse.
No. When we get to the other warehouse, Johnny is going to text Detective Kennick, tracked the other Zaylen to address of this warehouse. They have obsidian engaging now. Could use backup.
All of just like in all caps. Wait for us.
Yes, something we'll definitely do.
Yeah,
Hi,
we're not gonna
Detective.
do that.
Hi, Detective Kinnick.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Boosh. I don't think I'm gonna make it like a massive explosion. I just think it's gonna like scorch the walls.
Yeah,
if
just-
there's any windows.
Just
kind
by
of,
by the time they show up, there's fire and such on the this warehouse
Yeah.
has seen better days.
Yeah. Don't forget to get the skeleton.
Oh yeah, the skeleton is torched in the middle of this empty warehouse.
And I think I'm actually gonna have like y'all like as it's firing. I'm just like Obsidian's gonna quickly do like a run in and like try to like get some smoke and like ash
Yeah.
on her and just like look like y'all dragged her out.
you hear sirens in the distance, but then you see like some helicopters making their way over. But before that, once you get that information, there is a. Let me double check. Blink appears on kind of one of the rooftops. There with and Blink is one of the Omegas. Pops in there with reflex. You see others flying the Magus makes his way through like a bit of a portal, comes through, and some of the others there, and they're like kind of like up there on the rooftops of one of the other warehouses. As y'all are there, like there's the fire and such coming out, and then just Reflex just kind of hits the ground as the rest of them are making their way down, and Reflex just looks and goes, "What happened?"
By the way, Issa, as soon as like she got some smoke on her and before like the text went out, is gonna be on the ground unconscious.
Yeah,
Holding a
Okay.
dog toy.
Zaylin, heal Obsidian quickly.
Ivy will be like pretending to be in pain and be like, showed up on time, I guess.
Zaylin is still looking like hell from the trip down to Earth. So like they're just doing their thing. Just
Yeah, we didn't have to.
The red dwarf, the one you didn't like, the one that makes black holes that pissed you off on the thing, kind of ends up coming up to you, Zaylin, like, "Are you okay? Did they hurt you?"
Yeah.
We might need a medic. Kind of turns and
help Obsidian first.
Okay. The couple of them rush over towards Obsidian. Reflex actually just looks up and kind of does. All right, we want to make sure that once they get here, we get a hold of all of the videotape or all the video from the cameras that are in the warehouse. We want to see how much we can put together.
Hopefully,
we said
Ivy
was gonna erase most of that.
Oh, did Ivy say that?
Yeah, we had
Ivy,
mentioned
make
that.
it unleash your power. You want to also do it so that nobody sees.
Yeah.
I do like the idea.
I missed when you said that because part of me was thinking, are you going to do anything about that?
Yeah, we did make a point to say that.
I like the idea of. Do you ever see Adventure Time the mystery train one? It's
a 12, by the way, for that.
oh perfect.
Like, yeah, basically enough glitches and such when they came in. You probably just rewound some of the footage in places and then put the stuff in there. So it's gonna it'll seem like glitches happening for any number of reasons.
Aliens do EMPs or something.
Fire damage.
Yeah, well, you also probably, since you did this earlier, you also probably could have easily made it look like some of them got damaged and weren't able to actually turn towards, like some of the ones that might have been on the rotation.
Right on it.
So have it so that there was errors that weren't able to turn. Some of them could have been damaged. Basically made it look like something happened to cause some problems, possibly from the ship. Well, of course, yeah. So, Issa, there's a few of them sort of checking you.
And Issa has been unconscious multiple times before, so she knows how it acts and how it goes. So she's using that prior experience to really ham it up.
Yeah, there's one of them kind of goes through, and you hear like a little snap, and then you smell something incredibly strong in your nostrils.
Oh, and I think as soon as like she flinches and like she'll punch, so she may punch somebody by accident.
Okay, you punch. Reflex just kind of grabs it, and you notice in her other hand she's got a small capsule that she had snapped underneath your nose.
It's fucking smelling salts.
Yep.
Hold on. She's in the kitchen.
Reflex doesn't know how to deal with that. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just oh my gosh. I think they gave me a concussion. Oh.
We've got medics on the way.
Thanks, cool. I went to go check on them, and then all of a sudden they grabbed me and teleported me here, and I tried to kick their ass, but sometimes with the aliens you just don't know what their fighting style's like or what they can do.
Some helicopters land, and all the blowing up all the wind, all the places, and you see someone gets out of it. A colonel, though some of you may not recognize the actual stuff, and is storming your direction.
My direction?
Well, the right direction of your group.
Okay.
He walks up and goes, "What the fuck was all of that?"
What was-
What?
Oh, Johnny, you
What?
can take it.
w- which part? The incident last night, the incident today. What? You
Son,
gotta be
I'm
more
going to do you the
specific.
favor of just believing that you are smart enough to understand what the fuck I am saying. When you absconded with someone who was attacking my men, if you need me to actually narrow that down a little bit lower, I'm going to take it upon
We-
myself to believe you might be disingenuous.
I
We
think
did
from like
not, we did not abscond with him. He absconded with our teammate. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I think Issa's about to chirp in, and then Johnny or Wildfire said stuff. Calm down, woman. She's acting like a wild child right now.
You can interject now if you want.
Yeah, and I think she's like, I was checking to make sure things are okay, and all of a sudden they grab me and teleport me somewhere. Y'all should know by now I don't do the power stuff. I don't have any powers.
Wink.
And I try to defend, and we got teleported here, and with aliens, I mean, how easily he took down your army men, just be me by myself with no weapons. I did what I could.
Then what the fuck happened here?
My teammates found me. That's what happened.
And he kind of hit me hard enough that I lost control on my fire, and everyone took a hit. It takes an insane amount of focus to keep the fire from becoming like a second sun, and yeah, he knocked my focus out.
The son, what makes it sound like is you might be someone too dangerous to be walking around regular folk.
You let the guy that makes black holes walk around. How is this one any different?
You are correct. Red Dwarf, when's the last time you are unable to control the black holes that you create? He just kind of looks over and goes, it's not a thing with me.
Hey, black hole, how old are you?
He goes, it's a rude question to ask.
I'm just dating.
And the colonel looks back at you. I'm saying you see Rabine on his thing, and goes, "Sounds like you're way the fuck out of your element. You had to have all them come and rescue you. You have no powers. One of them came and took you and teleported you over."
I think Obsidian's gonna like try to start standing, and then like is hamming it up, so like reflex is like right there, so grabs on the reflex and like sort of like stands like, look, I did what I could to get out in the moment. Obviously wasn't well enough, but it's better than what a lot of your men probably could have done, sir. And then she like turns her head and spits some blood out.
Yeah, he just goes, my man don't face the things yours do. Now he is trying to take your danger down and your mundane up.
Fuck him. That's what I gotta say.
While this is all happening, well, I guess I'll let Mo resolve this first.
All right, what do I roll? Hold on, where are my dice?
It's just a straight up roll if you're trying to
Okay.
reject influence.
5, 8.
Yep, with an 8. So choose one. Either clear condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. Shift one label up and one label down, your choice. Cancel their influence and take +1 forward against them.
Okay, hold on, I'm trying to. I pulled it up the basement so I can read them because I know you sent them to me, but they didn't stick in my brain. So let me just read this real quick. Rejecting. Oh God, where is it on this page? Oh, the truth, advancements, influence. Oh, when you direct on a clear. I kind of want to cancel the influence and take a +1 forward against them.
Okay. Make a note of that.
You can do it.
Yeah. And I'll make a note of it too.
Yep, so it does not switch.
Yeah. I think she's just like crosses her arms like, well, maybe in a couple years I'll feel like joining you and showing you what a real person can do and maybe become your leader one day, unless you're old and retired by then.
We tend to prefer superheroes who weren't captured.
I mean, you don't even have superheroes in your line of work, so like I've seen your dossiers.
You've seen our dossiers now. there's some
Y'all
sort of a federal crime you're just admitting to, or you just talking shit?
I think I'm just talking shit, honestly. Because
What I thought.
seeing no one in your ranks show that they're superhero just shows what you really got.
We got soldiers. Miss.
Whose bullets did nothing against an alien that I incinerated.
Yeah, you incinerated. Your friend here almost got killed.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And I think she's like licking like the cut on her lip, just like.
While this is happening, I would like to be like, I guess like before really and kind of during this whole situation, I want to be like, can I get some help over here, please? Like, I need somebody to patch up my burn or whatever. Like, I'm really in pain.
Yeah, a couple of them come over and kind of take a look at you, and they're like, "Well, it's just so funny because like they come over and they just sort of take a look and they're like." I don't know how your body works.
It's okay if you just it kind of very similar to normal human bodies where you just kind of you can use like some witch hazel on it and some bandages. It'll help heal the burn. And
Aloe vera.
Yeah, a little bit of aloe will help a lot. And I want to like get somebody to like take care of me so that I
Blink
can
sort of teleports the crowd, then comes back with some bandages and stuff.
So that I can interface with their tech while they are touching me.
Yeah,
I want to like sneak a tendril into their phone.
Yeah. Blink kind of like sits down and is sort of bandaging and going, "Oh, this is so weird."
This is stop. This is stop.
That was
What's
I was making. Well, I was making a rude motion, but
So
also
should I roll
not
to
a,
unleash my powers, Michael?
Yes.
Let's see how badly I fail this.
What are you trying to do with the phone?
Well, probably not much.
That's a good question.
I want to. I guess I want to see who call. Like, I want access to their database.
Yep.
That's what I want. I want to get connection and like feed it to my phone so that in the future, like I can, connect all the information that they have, the Omegas have, we can now have. I rolled an 8. If I'm unleashing my powers.
Okay. Let's have you mark your final condition.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, there's just this moment where, like, as she's working on you, she kind of like, looks down and she sort of sees the tendrils. You kind of got it in, and she just moves a few of them, but not the ones you kind of got on the phone. Yeah, as the thing is yeah, they do a lot of communication through their personal phones. These things are encrypted, however, you're able to get through that encryption into the database. You're able to find information on their base, personal information. There's like the thing with Blink in particular is what she hasn't done is necessarily hide people's names on her phone. So yeah, and like there's also database on villains and other stuff that they've got that they they actually have an app that was made for them.
Ooh, I like that.
That seems to be kept track of through oh god, are they Blake Industries specific? I think they're through Blake. Yeah, through Blake Industries, that keeps track of like tons of villains and heroes and stuff.
I think that what happens with my final condition is that whatever I told them, I was just talking bullshit because I literally can heal myself. And I think I just said shit and it was actually a bad decision. And it ended up causing me to like pass out because it was so excruciatingly painful.
Oh no, you don't get taken out until you have to mark a condition and you can't.
Okay.
So you're good. You're just full. You're just the tank's full. It's when we go over the top.
You're just going.
Starts to hurt.
Yeah.
How's that feel? Fine.
I feel great. It feels really good, like I'm healed. It's like a large healing potion. I say out loud.
Yeah,
like in my games.
Like in the games I play.
Yeah, so there's Anybody else anything in particular before they'll end up kind of debriefing you and going over a bunch of questions, which I'm sure y'all ran through, keeping it fairly simple.
Yeah. No, I don't think
No.
there's anything else unless they have anything else.
Mm-mm.
Johnny's trying to like keep a very public friendly face through all this, like very smiley, like trying to be very cooperative, as opposed to last night when his friend was legitimately in danger.
Question: you probably would have talked about this. What do you tell them about the amount of time that's taken place? Because it's been overnight
Tracking.
between when you fled and when this has happened. What do you tell them happened with that time?
So
Realizing also a physical thing you would see again. Zaylin has physically changed between those two.
yeah.
I'm surprised no one's questioned me about that. No, none of the people.
It'll take them a little bit to
If-
realize it. Like they've been worried about other stuff.
If they ask Johnny like how is Zaylin look different, and be like, we really don't know Zaylin's physiology or anything for their mutation, and somehow all of the flames that I put out absorbed and just changed their anatomy. We're not quite sure how that worked. As far as the time that went past, we don't have an exact pinpoint to where Obsidian was. So when we came here, we had to search a bunch of different warehouses, and it took us most of the night until we finally heard some commotion.
We had copters as well as the Omegas out searching a whole bunch. They've flown over this warehouse, the docks a few times. Nothing got seen. You didn't contact anyone for help.
We
To
come
be
on,
fair, in the past,
we're
people have not been
teenagers.
helpful.
Yeah, like we wanted to keep this in house more than anything, really.
Every time we reach out for someone for help, they either betray us or kidnap our friend or something. And, we just didn't want that to happen again.
Plus, not to mention, I was just in a bunch of legal trouble for stuff, for helping with the greater good of the city. So I wanted to avoid any.
Yeah. We all know how much Johnny hates helicopters.
Yeah.
As we're talking about, there's a moment where Reflex comes up to you, Issa, and just goes, "Do you know how much more quickly we could have saved your friend if you'd have reached out?"
And me?
Yeah.
Save two.
Or brother, oh shit, that's right. You were the one that was kidnapped.
I was like,
Sorry,
I was the one.
Yeah, because I was thinking Zaylin went to the other side with Alien X. Never mind. Yeah.
Next time I'm getting my shit rocked by an alien for 10 hours, I'll make sure to take out my phone and text you in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I'll say that there's a moment where she looks over at you, Obsidian, and just kind of like whispers fairly low and goes, "They were in way the fuck over their heads."
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because you know the benefit is to being like us? We know our limitations. We know to possibly have found help and hit. The rest of them, their heads are too fucking big. I'm sorry. Yeah, their heads are too fucking big.
Is Reflex saying that to Issa, like the Obsidian?
Yes.
Okay.
She's trying to raise your superior up and your savior down.
That's not bad.
That's
I
not
don't hear
bad.
stats.
Like I
But,
said,
like,
the stat change is not always necessarily bad.
Yeah.
Also, the real question is, if you fail, can you take another thingy? And do you want to take another thingy? Condition.
Oh. I mean, I have space for more conditions, but like.
Unlike some people I can mention.
How dare you? Well,
I-
mostly
I-
Kirby, but
I think she's gonna reject it because no adult's gonna tell her what to do.
Make a roll.
That's a 6.
All right. What you can do is mark
Raise
a
my
condition and go ahead and take your What did I say?
Superior up, savior down.
Yeah, superior up, savior down. The superior plus
Alright.
3, savior 0. What condition are you taking?
God, is she actually gonna be insecure? I think she's gonna be insecure.
Yeah, I can see insecure or afraid. Like you might be worried that she took through you.
It's for afraid. Come on.
Afraid? Okay.
Afraid's the last option here. And I think, yeah, I think he's like Obsidian's like really quiet for a second, like just crosses arms over her chest and just sort of like takes another spit and like spits some blood out and wipes the mouth, and she's like, we gotta learn our limitations before we can get anywhere further.
We have to know that. They don't always know that.
I like how genuinely none of these adults actually know what we're going through. Because, like, canonically in the world, everyone used to develop superpowers way later in life, right? Like, I think when we did the microscope,
most of them
all
it's
of them
later.
they all develop later, so they literally have no idea the fact that like the wild shit of being a teen with superpowers.
Well, I love that because like, and I'll tell my students this. I'm like, here's the thing: your parents have forgotten what it was like at your age. So the things that they go, it didn't matter then. Like it mattered to them when they were your age, and they were pissed at their parents when they told them it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Obsidian. So sorry. Go ahead.
I was about to say, I think that was the main reason why my parents were pretty good parents, was because we moved to a different country mid-high school, and they were both like, I have no idea what this means for a teenager. So, like, literally, we don't know what you're going through. Like,
this situation's fucked. We'll admit it. We put you in a fuck situation.
Yeah. They're just do what you need to do as long as it's not too crazy.
Oh.
Don't get us kicked out of the new country.
Yeah, I
Weed,
think
a little bit of coke is fine. Heroin, no.
That's a no-go. Yeah, so Issa's Obsidian's gonna be like, we're all kids. We're all gonna learn. We're all gonna fuck up. It's how we grow.
Just remember that sometimes fucking up means dying.
Yeah, that's a consequence that I am well aware of, going to this line of work willingly.
She goes, I don't like teenage superheroes. I don't like the fact that you're out there because it's. I mean, at least as adults, if adults die, I mean, shit happens. People sign up for it, but be careful.
We also signed up for it, and I understand that you're worried for us, but we'll get it.
Yeah. All right. So after some questioning, which you all probably answer the same.
Also,
general...
Obsidian's gonna shake Relix's hand.
She shakes your hand.
Yeah. Before going back to the questioning stuff, sorry.
Yeah.
Just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, there'll be the questioning and such, and then y'all get left as they take off, and there's a moment where they're like, we're going to talk more about this. They kind of look over at Johnny and goes, I know you've been talking to the police a lot already. You'll be talking to some of us too.
Who's that? The elementals or the Omegas or the military?
Yeah, we'll say Rabine says that, the colonel.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Oh man, I thought about that too.
Oh yeah.
I put in the chat. Oh God, Zaylin and Johnny still live together.
I think Johnny's gonna be like, I think we need to have a press conference
right now.
No, like in a day.
I was like, can it wait?
Yeah, after we're cleaned up, like.
Oh, actually, though, the optics of us being all beat to shit might be good. Text Tommaso.
Hey, T, how would a press conference look right now?
He goes, be hard to get a lot of people together quickly, but wait a minute, let me check the news. And there was just a moment. He goes, how many, like, you could probably get a single news station on you, and it would travel fairly quickly with everything that's just happened.
Also, we can do TikTok Live.
Yeah, I was going to say, Zaylin, stream this.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to wait for that then. And
yeah, he goes, well, you're in luck. He goes, there has been a wreck on, what's one of the major thoroughfares around Philly? You're muted.
676 Vine Street Expressway.
Yeah, he goes,
Ooh.
Vine Street Expressway, there has been a wreck. You have got a couple of the local crews have got some reporters there saying they'll figure out what's going on later. That's not a bad place to go if you want to have an immediate audience.
I text Tommaso, is it better for us to do a press conference tomorrow cleaned up? Or do you think the optics of us being all beat to shit would be better for.
Arrow, get Tommaso's number.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a moment. There's just a moment. He goes, beat to shit makes you look like you've been through the ringer.
Yeah, that's what I text him. That's what I was thinking. By
It's
the way, can we
sympathy.
can yeah, I was
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
also text him, by the way, can we talk later? This is Marrow.
Sure.
He probably has all our numbers.
No, he'd
and,
have
like,
no. It's America. He definitely doesn't have Rosalind, a high school, whatever
Yeah, no.
age you are. I
That's
got
why
a
I
high
have
school
two-
sophomore's number. No, he doesn't have that.
That's why I have two phones. I have
Yeah.
my flip phone and I have my regular phone.
All right, so are we going to the press conference here in a moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this sounds like a good place. It's been about an hour and a half. Do you want to take about 10-minute break?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We will be back in about 10 minutes.
now
to
she passes out.
go from go from where we're at. We'll see you in a little bit. Patois. All right, I think we are back. Come here, y'all speak.
Hello, hello,
All right.
hello.
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 What's
I did
What's
my
going
Stream Deck so I
on?
can hit one button instead of having to go like switch over, move this up, move this up.
Mm.
All right. So, you've been told that there is a location of a car wreck where you have two different local news stations.
All right. Head that way.
So Johnny can fly. I'm trying. It's been a little bit since we've done this. Johnny can fly. Or are you getting in the ship?
We left the ship behind, if I remember. We left
Yeah,
it in.
I'm gonna say we probably just hoof it over
It
because
was,
they kind of left us, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, they'll do a thing where they end up they ask you if they need to get you like an Uber or a ride home.
No, I can fly, and we'll figure it out. We're just gonna relax a little bit.
So they end up all taking off.
Head right for it.
So the thing is, if you hoof it there, they'll be gone before you get there. Is there another? Is there? Are you? I don't know if you're gonna grab an Uber or. None of
Do
you
we still
a
have the
car.
pocket? Do we still have the pocket teleporter thing?
yeah, but it would probably look super suspicious considering we just was like
Yeah.
Issa was kidnapped via
Teleport,
teleporters
and
because
they
we
don't have
can't teleport.
teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you
Um,
still fireproof, Zaylin?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
think
And then
so.
Johnny can carry you, and then us three. Do you want to hoof
We're
it?
having to.
Halfway
Or-
through.
no,
No, not fireproof. Not fireproof. Like fire resistant. Not the same as fireproof.
Wait,
Okay,
so
not-
Zaylin isn't fireproof anymore?
I just think it would be funny.
No, I think I.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I'd say I am
Yeah.
because
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But us three,
We'll
you want to
fly.
Uber it?
Yeah,
Hell, if we're
Yeah.
Ubering it, we're just gonna get in the Uber with you.
yeah.
Lazy.
It's better if we all show up together.
True.
And
All
Johnny
right.
just want to be alone with me.
No. No.
What?
Stop
Oh,
it.
thanks.
All right, so y'all grab like an Uber on the way there.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, because of the wreck, and it's one of those wrecks where people are going to be stuck there for a long. I had a coworker got stuck for 4 hours behind a wreck on the way into
Oh
work.
God.
Can they get us like, oh, are there feeder roads or at least like a side road and we can like hop the fences and like make our way over?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the other Uber guy going. Okay, wait. Are you going to leave me in traffic? is y'all head over?
Ivy, can you like put the Uber driver in the other lane?
Yeah. Put him in the far lanes. That way he can take the next exit.
I finger his car.
The car goes. "Ooh, my cookie.
Buy me gas first. Like,
Okay, that Cussy is worse than anything I've ever said on the stream.
buy me gas first, Ivy.
In this
Oh,
economy.
Remind me to tell you about the Cars Extended Universe at some
Oh,
point.
Oh,
No.
I know all
No.
about the Cars Extended
No.
Universe.
No,
I follow
no,
that
no,
person who
no,
makes
no, no.
cars stuff
Anyway,
on TikTok.
No, Kay.
so
No.
yeah, you basically pick up the car, turn it around so it's able to go the other way, and then like kind of the part where you look over, there's a whole bunch of cars that are there on the road, just sort of waiting, and you see people just sort of like looking out as y'all are rushing towards the people with the cameras. Just the hell. And yeah, you got the couple camera crews that are there that are off on the side, and as they're sort of looking, one of them just goes, you just hear him go, "Hey Steve, get a photo of this." One of the guys takes the camera, turns around, and is catching. The other one's taking it off a tripod so he can put it on his shoulder and turn around. And she steps forward and she just goes, "Hi, what's going on?"
Hi, we're the Elementals. We just got done at, we had an incident at the warehouse that I'm sure you saw us all over the news. We were told it was all over last night.
Yeah. We
You-
know some
you
stuff
want
happened.
the
Aren't you wanted by the military?
Oh, we've already dealt with that. Do you want the inside scoop?
Oh, wait, yeah. Kind of, but she
This
goes,
is Insider. Insider,
Yeah,
you
there's
are
this
the
moment they get it
first.
set up, and she's just like, "This is Jennifer Ketchmark with insert name of Philly station here." What's a Philly station, Kirby?
Uh, W. Fuck.
W. Fuck.
1060 W. W.
You can
W
WQ.
WKA
WKTV.
I don't
WKAK.
remember. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
This
I
is
don't know
Jennifer Ketchmark with W. We are here still on the side of the road with the accident we told you about earlier. There's still no motion, but we do have the elementals with us, and it kind of like flings over to you. And the other you hear the other guy curse as they kind of rush up next to it, like they managed to catch it, but Jennifer's WFUK. But they've got the video.
WFUK.
WMEK.
Now it looked like one. It was someone streaming this live to TikTok.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Zaylin.
I
But-
believe
Yeah, I have-
Johnny has his on as well.
Yeah.
Just he's not like he's just like I don't know. He's
You
kind
know
of
I'm
both.
here to
You
tell
know
you
what?
about this
Issa's
stuff.
gonna hold it for you because she doesn't want to be on
Okay.
camera.
Okay, yeah.
And then she'll like turn around and be like, "What's up?" And then just back.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say because I could phone tripod. I don't know. This seems bad. Like a bad idea.
Tripod.
Yeah. All right. You said Jennifer Ketchup?
Catch. She looks. She goes.
Some
Yeah, then just a moment. Ketchmark.
Ketchmark. Jennifer, yes, we are the elementals, and we're here to give you the inside scoop of what all happened last night.
So last night, we have. Last night, according to our sources, you actually ended up removing things from the military. There was a military attack. You took the person attacking the military away from them. There was an APB out for all of you last evening with the Omegas also searching, and now you have shown up here on the side of the road.
Well, we were in an Uber back there, and then we saw the cameras and the wreck, and we thought we'd come to try to help. And then you were asking us questions. We thought we'd give you the inside scoop.
All right, so can you tell us what happened between you taking whoever attacked the military and ending up here in an Uber near a wreck on whatever Kirby said?
I-676.
Well, what exactly happened last night was we got word that one of our teammates, Zaylin, was attacking a military base when in fact Zaylin was with us at our headquarters. So instantly we knew something was wrong, and people have been coming after us in the past couple weeks. We thought maybe this was an attempt to frame us or get us in trouble again for things we didn't do. So we went to the military complex to relieve the situation. The individual in question ended up kidnapping one of our teammates, Obsidian, and teleporting them to another location in the docks, where we had to spend most of the night trying to find them. After a very tough battle, as you can see, we were able to dispatch that individual. The military has come and taken their pictures, gotten their information. The Omegas have reprimanded us for being in over our heads, and we're just ready to get back to being in the public eye and saving people without all of the extra drama.
So let me make sure I have this correct. You had both the military and the Omegas able to help you rescue one of your teammates, and you, instead of getting their help, went into some sort of a spaceship, from what we could tell from the video that was brought out, and fled the people who had a ton of resources to help you in order to rescue your friend.
In our defense, they made it very clear that they thought we were part of the attack and had no interest in helping us. If anything, they were going to arrest us when we needed to save our friend. And they would not listen when we said, they've taken our friend, we need to go help them.
She just looks kind of back and goes, Marrow, do you think that perhaps you would have been able to talk both the military and the Omegas into working together if they had tried to arrest you to find out that your friend had indeed been taken?
Before we became a team, I would say yes, absolutely. But as you know, The elementals have had a very busy week this past couple of weeks, and we've like had a lot of people who were supposed to be adults, were supposed to protect us, help us, guide us, turn around and be the ones to stab the knife in the back. So maybe it wasn't the correct decision, but it was the decision that the group came up with together, that we were going to take matters into our own hands.
She goes, that does remind me, Johnny, aren't you wanted for questioning in the destruction of a house, as well as terroristic activity around your school?
Yes. Those have been what?
I think
What do you-
Issa's like behind the phone, like, as the camera's
Issa,
playing. She's
the
like, no.
the chat on TikTok there's a whole bunch of stuff popping up that's just going essentially like oh my god, it's like, how dangerous is Johnny? Like, what is he doing? Is Johnny like doing like there's all these things where they seem to think Johnny may be completely out of his element in what has happened.
Boom, boom.
He's so charming, though. Honestly, if Johnny was real, I'd be like, you do your war
Yeah.
crimes.
Well, the thing is, there are people that are for that, but there's also a lot of people who are less than.
Yeah.
Currently, there is an investigation into an incident that occurred on during the major attack. At present, I have been advised by my lawyers to not speak on said matters.
We have I'm sorry, she kind of pulls out her phone. She goes, we have a message, something that was left for us from an Only JS. Going, is Johnny too much of a wild card to be trustworthy?
Well, I don't think I'm the one to answer that. And I just kind of point to my teammates.
Oh. Absolutely not.
I think Johnny has made mistakes, but who hasn't made mistakes? And you know what? There's no one I know. There's one thing that I think is important. I've seen lots of adult superheroes who, are they calm? Are they collected? Yes, but they don't learn from mistakes. They don't change. They don't adapt. And the two people I know in the world, that's something that I have trouble with all the time. Bone breaks, it heals the same. If you're healthy, it heals the same way. But the two people I know on this team and in the entire world who change and adapt more than anyone are Johnny and Zaylin.
Johnny, go ahead and mark potential, but expect retribution.
Mark
from what the audience is telling you about yourself.
And that is a level up. So.
Shit. Johnny unlocks his moment of truth.
Yeah. Johnny, I hope that wasn't mean. I feel like audiences, maybe the news wouldn't be all chill about it, but I feel like audiences on TikTok do well when you're honest.
That's fine.
She goes, well, there you heard it. This is what they are telling us. We will check with both the Omega's public... The fuck is the name for the PR people, as well as the military, to find out if their stories match. Thank you.
All right. Johnny kind of looks at the phone. He's like, well, TikTok, it's been fun. We'll catch you very soon.
Off.
Yeah, there's just the amount of like there's people that love Johnny, but there's also a lot of people going, like, this seemed really dangerous in a way the other stuff hadn't, because it involved the military. You shut that down.
Yeah.
And there's like one person who's like, why the fuck are we talking about this and not that Zaylin is orange?
One person.
Just one person.
Why is Zaylin orange?
It's one person, but they're typing a lot.
Yeah, and then they're kind of picking on the stuff. Jennifer just sort of looks up at all of you and goes, sounds like you all have a lot of shit to deal with.
Yeah.
Welcome to superhero life.
Thank you, Miss Ketchmark.
Yes. You have a wonderful day now.
Nice CR. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. Good luck with this.
Yeah. WFUCK is going to be my new station.
She goes, it wasn't the station you had already?
We don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, we don't watch like actual cable anymore.
Follow us on
It's-
Facebook.
There you
Oh,
go.
no.
Facebook. Hold on.
It's 2017. That's acceptable.
She's old enough; it's acceptable now. Like,
You. By the way, if
Facebook's
you
for old people.
I was about to say, like, if you guys are looking into new stuff, you should talk to whatever intern you have about also setting up a TikTok. I
it's a
know.
fad.
I know.
It's 2017. That'll never last.
Eh,
Was it still musically back then?
it was,
Yeah.
but we're going to
Was it?
ignore that.
We have ignored so much about the fact, like, we'll make it 2017. I'm
Yeah.
like, if you make it close enough to the modern day, we should probably just make it the modern day. Like 80s would be fine, 90s would be fine. Even early 2000s, we could ignore lots of stuff.
2017, there's a mixing, but you know what? Just the timeline has changed. A butterfly flapped its wings, and Elden Ring came out several years early.
So what now?
Make me depressed, everybody.
I, need to
I
find a
would
new
like
farming
to
location.
I would like to go watch up. Rest this headache that I got. By the way, Miro, you clocked me good. This is when we're away from people, so obviously no one else is hearing. So proud of you for that.
Anytime.
And maybe eat something. I don't think we've even had like a breakfast, lunch, or anything like that yet.
No.
Yeah.
Do y'all go for
Why
dinner?
don't-
Definitely need some food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's cross this freeway and then get to a I don't know.
Just cut to a Wendy's and the couple people in there going, just like watching you all walk across the like over the thing, like.
I'm gonna get a frosty.
Frosted and fries, perfect combo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're walking like there's a Wendy's kind of just across the way from the you go
Where?
across like the divider.
We're in Pennsylvania. Should we go to Wawa?
No.
Is there a gas station?
Yeah,
No,
it's-
we go to
it's-
Wawa.
What is
It's a
Wawa?
convenient. Yes, but
Fuck
it's like a
Wawa. Sheetz
convenience
is better.
store.
It's
I want to.
it's like-
I want to sit
It's
down.
it's like Bucky's, but in Pennsylvania.
It's
I've
Busey's.
never
I'm
heard
pretty
of
sure it's how it's
Buc-ee's.
pronounced, right?
Don't you fucking dare, Kirby.
Isn't it pronounced Busey's?
I will
I've never
fight
heard
you.
of Bucky's.
No.
Oh,
What's an Illinois thing with Illinois thing that's like that?
Casey's probably.
Okay, gotcha. I
Come and go.
Yep.
Familiar with come and go?
I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
That was
I don't know.
that was my college nickname.
Ah.
Oh no, Michael! There are children watching.
There'd be one come and cry and go.
The old come and cry. I mean,
What you
cry and
did
go.
Oh
was
my
so
god. Okay,
beautiful.
y'all.
Anyway. All right, so yeah, you're all.
Are we going to Wawa or are we going somewhere that actually has like?
I
I was like, let's go to a Waffle House, but I don't think there's like a Waffle House.
Oh
in this
fuck no!
area.
There's Waffle
When-
Houses everywhere. There's always a
Denny's.
Waffle House nearby.
Waffle
There's no
House.
Waffle House around here.
Mm-mm.
No.
I've never seen a
Okay.
Waffle House.
I say probably Wendy's because that was funny.
Wendy's
Yeah.
is fine.
Wendy's.
It'd be like,
Yeah.
y'all, this is a Wendy's. Where are you?
Yeah, there's just
Sir, this is a
watching
Wendy's.
you walk across, kind of burnt, kind of big plant creature, kind of alien, all in costume, and there's just people in the thing, just like. So, do we want to get all of you at the Wendy's for just a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. You
And
grab.
remember, no talking about anything we can't that regular folks can hear.
I was like, you probably grab your food, and then you might go into that like front part of the Wendy's. It's always glassed in that nobody sits in.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
miss
always
those.
is like extra hot, like
Alright.
because of all the sun.
We start talking to me. I'll be right back. You guys can talk about yourself about what has to happen next.
I think Issa
Hey.
got chicken nuggets, fries, and chocolate frosty, and just like ignoring the nuggets and just eating the frosty and fries, like dipping the fries in the frosty and just eating them.
Same
Johnny
as
got
it's-
a bowl of chili.
Oh, Johnny.
Zaylin is drinking their still ice cream consistency frosty through a straw. Because that is literally how I drink frosties. Ice cream consistency through a straw. It takes me forever to do it.
I do the same thing. I give myself like a sinus headache.
Wow.
Same as Obsidian, but I'm going ham on the chicken nuggets.
Ugh.
What did Ivy get?
Ivy is eating a salad.
You and Johnny are both monsters.
Ivy's eating a salad, but like in this really like I don't know. I was thinking like how weird it would be for that to happen. Because
You're
yeah.
eating with your hands. You're like, oh, got a little bit in my hand.
Oh
Put that
shit!
back.
I bit myself.
Does that make you a
No,
fan?
Ivy's got a junior bacon cheeseburger because that's the best food.
I think it would be hilarious though for the person behind the counter to see this big plant monster be like,
Yeah, the person behind
"I
the
want
counter
a
just
garden
goes,
salad."
"Is that? Do you want lettuce on that, or is that weird?"
You want lettuce on your salad?
Or on the junior bacon cheese?
So
Hey, Meryl,
Yeah.
where do you get your costumes? Because I'm gonna need a new one.
I make them. You want me to make you
make
something?
'em?
Well, I mean,
like
like
that.
nobody can know about any of this. There's not like a. I mean, I will admit, sometimes before it's like really recognizable, if I'm being lazy, I take someone to get it hemmed, but I
But
can't.
how does it survive like the bone coming out of it?
I buy specialty cloth wholesale, AliExpress.
AliExpress sells
Well, you see
self-regenerating fabric.
well
There's-
the people who make superhero costumes don't have the time or energy. They outsource that
Yeah,
shit, and then you can buy basically anything on AliExpress.
Marvel calls them
If they-
unstable molecules, and something like that probably exists to hand wave how your costume works.
Yeah. Yeah, you can buy
And-
unstable molecule fabric from the right people on AliExpress. You gotta like know what to look for. The listings are usually kind of weird.
I need a
Dark
new
web.
costume. Dark web. Can you show me how to do that?
no.
AliExpress it is.
I
Rude.
can. Yeah, I could,
you.
but
And I think also at the same time, Issa's like has the phone open like in camera mode and just like is like using like a wetting a napkin and just like cleaning up her face to like get the blood out of her nose and like.
Oh, that's why you asked for a cup of water.
And I need to hydrate, but like, it's fine.
Oh, that's why you asked for 2 cups of water.
Yeah.
Once for
And-
once for blood and once for drinking.
And then like she'll also open a little pouch that she has and like pulls out like a little thing of aspirin. I'm like, who needs some?
You also got pretty good hits in on me.
Pass you a couple.
But Zaylin, yeah, no, I can help you make a new one. Do you want to? Maybe like try to incorporate your scarf in somehow.
Or I pick up the scarf. It's you ever seen someone who's had like a baby blanket since they were 2 and they're
Yeah.
like 25?
Ah,
It's like that now.
I could make like a bracelet, maybe.
I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess.
Probably sew it on like a symbol, like a little like emblem
yeah.
if it's just that small. Right over the
Thank
heart.
you.
I want to say to everyone that fantastic job today.
I kind of wish I had a cool outfit.
You are, but
Johnny
you
just
make-
kind of turns. He's like, "Did you just say that?"
I like. We could have like a team outfit, like a uniform.
Like matching colors and like a theme.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, right?
I'm in.
yeah.
What colors are we gonna go with though?
I'm getting No Way Home vibes here.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
Me neither.
It's so good.
That's really good.
I've heard it's really good. And the other mask team, the other mask group was like, "You need to watch." I'm like, "I know I need to watch it, but it's not on the internet."
It is now.
Soon.
Really? Where?
You can get it streaming now. They actually released it streaming a little bit early because it got leaked.
Who did?
No Way Home is it is available now. You can get it on Amazon Prime right now,
Oh, Amazon Prime. Ugh.
or yeah, I think
That means I have
that's
to use an Amazon account.
Yeah. I still have mine, but that's just because it's a family account.
Is it-
I
feel
just use my mom's.
Is
Yeah,
it
my
free
mom's.
on? Is it free on
Oh,
Prime or do you
no.
have
It
to
looks,
rent
it looks like Apple TV, Vudu, YouTube, Google Play.
Oh, YouTube has it. I'll do that.
It's
I-
really good.
Ivy, I do have a question, which is that if you had a costume, would your big form wear it like this or like this? And then I turn my phone and there's that like 2017 dog meme.
Or the dinosaur wearing pants or whatever.
Yeah. The dog wearing
We'd
pants.
have,
I'm like, when you transform, what would happen here?
we'd have to get stretchy material.
Well, Miro said that she has that what is the
Wholesaler.
unstable molecule material.
Well, I have a little bit. I would have to do. Well, to be fair, I do order at wholesale, so I. Can
Well,
order
if
a
we
bunch.
get if we get like a group outfits, you can get
Yeah.
a whole bunch of the same material to like
Bulk
get Ivy
order.
pants, a unitard. Like what do you want, Ivy?
Are we going for a the thing vibe here, where I only fit in the pants part, but everybody else gets like the full uniform?
We can make a
No.
full uniform for you if the material's stretchy enough, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. It might not be worth it.
What are you
It's
gonna say,
worth
Johnny?
it. It's
Mean-
worth it.
Ivy, really quick. The pants with like a kind of a tits out vibe, like. Huh? Pretty good.
Half the thing, half Lady Godiva.
Yeah.
And get you some flowers.
Why do I have half a horse
right
with
here?
me?
What if we just do all jeans?
No.
We could all wear jean suits.
Yeah.
They're not easy to fight in, and also they're flammable.
Well, no, see, it would be like jeggings because it'd be the not indestructible, but the unstable molecule material, but it would look like jeans.
I'm not wearing jeans as a uniform.
But it's casual Friday.
That could be our team motto. The
No.
elementals, every day is casual Friday.
Absolutely not. I will walk away from the team right now. As captain, I can automatic veto. That's my veto right there.
Oh man.
But what colors are we gonna go with? I mean, I prefer black, but that's just me. In my
That's cool.
do-
As long as
I'm-
I can incorporate a little bit of flame into mine,
black and orange,
black and orange would be cool.
I am
Black
a fan
and yellow.
of jeggings and polo shirts.
black
Sarah.
and yellow. Ooh, black and yellow is very nice. Black, yellow, and orange.
Black
Black-
and
I
yellow,
like it.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and
Yeah.
yellow.
Okay, I like black, yellow, and orange.
Yeah, black is the main base, and I think Issa's got like a napkin and somehow found a pencil somewhere. And it's just starting to like write things down and doodle.
So I hate to be that guy, but what are we gonna do about this wraith situation?
Well, I got that in the bag. And I'm going to pop out my cellular device, Michael. And I would like to access the Omega's files. Because I guarantee you, players, that they are in the bed, very metaphorically speaking.
When you look up Wraith in there, you have information including like his name. I think we used to work at Blake Industries, and there is a current thing that says captured. As far as his status goes,
I wonder if the government is aware that Wraith is no longer a threat because Wraith isn't in any superhero or supervillain prisons. And I mean, granted, this is a card to play later, but also,
Did
once
they
again,
even know?
I don't know if they know. And if they do know, I think maybe they're not aware that he is in Jason Blake's private prison. Literally private, because it's just for Wraith and two gay men from space,
Well, this
which is
was
not
my-
illegal.
This was my hope with accessing the Omegas. Not only just getting information to their files, because fuck them, but also I figured they were in bed with Jason Blake to some degree, at least maybe some of them. So I don't know. I guess the game master.
they
can
work for them,
respond
but
to that.
there's plenty of information that is not fed out to them.
So they would not know where Wraith has been captured to.
No, it just says is captive.
Damn. And I look up at Johnny and I say, All right. I guess I don't have that in the bag as much as I thought, but according to the Omega's database, Wraith has been captured, which confirms what we in Isa Obsidian heard.
Okay.
Slash.
Well, why don't we all go home, get some rest, and tomorrow let's meet at my place and let's take a look at that file that we've been decrypting.
Are you sure it's okay to meet at your place?
Yes.
Do you just want to come over to my place?
And bring I mean the file? I don't know how I'm gonna. Is it encrypting onto my computer or just my? Yeah, it has to be my computer. I can't bring it. So we have to go to my place.
Also,
Also,
character aren't your parents there?
I don't think so.
they did say they were like, we'll contact you through
No.
our lawyer to their son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're
best that they
not
don't
at our house.
see you specifically.
Yeah. No, they've never lived there. That's like my apartment that they pay for. In Philly, they have a house. Like, this is how rich my family freaking is.
They have a house that
Yeah,
nobody's ever in.
Yeah, they don't want Johnny in there. He's gonna mess up the couch just like he did when he was 4.
So you're muted, Michael.
Next day, everybody eats at Johnny's.
I guess.
Yeah, and I guess Ivy and I go home together.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we
I go back.
discuss that?
Do Do you think I recall that I live with Johnny, or is it one of those things like I?
That's up to you.
Do you not? Do you? Are you cool? Are you okay with me staying here? I can find someplace else to sleep. If you're not.
No, you live here. This is your home.
Okay.
You are always. This is your home.
Thank you.
Mhm. I think Johnny's just gonna like crash on his chair and like with the TV on, watch the news because that's what he does every night. Watch how much people hate him.
Oh yeah, you all show up on the news, and you've got our version of Tucker Carlson, just going elementals. Been a lot of problems with them recently. We see them destroying houses, stealing stuff from the military. Now, according to the information we have from the elementals themselves, and we have not heard back from either the military or the Omegas, they apparently got taken over. One of their members got kidnapped, the others went to try to help. When they had the professionals right there, how much longer are we going to allow teenage superheroes to be set free? I think it's a Democratic plot to ruin the country. And let me tell you,
I would like Ivy to hack the network that Chuck Carlson works for while this is airing.
okay.
I like that Chuck Carlson is this, but I swear to God, there's definitely some other person on this network who's like, do I agree with the elementals politics? No, 1000%. Have they expressed any politics? No, but you can tell what their politics are. But you have to admit their right to not trust the government.
Because, okay, so Ivy's got all the conditions.
All I know is they have pronouns in their bios.
Yeah. And we know that means they're bad people. They can possibly not possibly use they as a singular pronoun.
Ivy has green hair.
Yeah. Ivy has all the conditions. And I think angry and hopeless and insecure right now are being triggered a lot, right?
Mhm.
A lot with this like bullshit. And I think just out of pure anger, they're going to just reach into their computer, into I guess Rosalind's computer, and just try and access the network.
Unleash your powers. Roll your freak. Remember, you have a -2, I'm sure.
Oh, I have all kinds of minuses. Actually, I have a thing. I think. No, I don't. Never mind. All right, so unleash my powers is plus freak. I'm trying to remember which one is which. -2, yeah. Okay, hopeless. So I'm just a flat roll. Oh, baby. Killing it tonight. I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Yeah, as you there's just
Mark
this
potential.
moment where you are mark potential. You are traced immediately.
Oh, boys.
Like you just sort of realize like your like virtual fingerprints are all over it.
I was hoping,
Okay.
honestly, I was kind of hoping this was going to happen because I knew that this would create some epic
Yeah.
moments.
And Johnny, you just see a moment where like so it goes back and you've got their version of Chris Wallace. So we're just seeing that apparently someone's tried to hack our system. And it seems we don't have all of the information yet, but it seems like we have a young superhero team behind it. We are talking with the authorities to find out what exactly. Because there was like a like happened, but you didn't manage to take it down. Mara?
I would like to make a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who can I contact to turn myself in for
You
making Ivy, not Marrow, Rosalind, making Ivy try to hack the system.
Well, you go to the police.
Ivy, can I do
you
this?
could also go straight to Chuck Carlson, your cousin
Brother.
or brother. Oh yeah,
Well, half brother.
half brother.
Yeah.
I don't think I would let you do that.
All right. Okay. This is something
No,
I
no,
would
no. I'm saying I think you should try character-wise, but I don't think that Ivy would let you do it. Because I'm doomed.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna run down
actually,
Dank.
what is Ivy? What's your triggers for doomed?
Facing danger alone and frightening loved ones.
I have a feeling when everyone else finds out that they have possibly the elementals have hacked it, when they hear that, that sounds like a frightening loved ones.
Yeah, sure.
I think when that goes, like they're like a certain young superhero team is behind it. Johnny's just like, what the fuck?
It hasn't even been 12 hours. I am gonna
just got home.
I'm gonna go and see my half brother, my brother. Get in the car. I'm gonna tell Aunt Carolyn where I'm going.
She goes,
when I realize that Marrow is gone, I'm going to ask Carolyn where she went.
to see her brother.
The dickhead on TV?
Apparently. That's all.
I look over at my parents, and I'm gonna say that my parents are just watching TV or something in the living room, and I'm gonna go. All right, I gotta go get cigarettes, and then I just leave.
Ivy, you don't smoke. Ivy, there's just moment goes.
And I leave my
just
phone
be
on
able
the
to
counter.
create cigarettes. Then we cut.
Technically speaking,
So
I can grow the tobacco and the paper.
So Mara, how are you getting there?
I think I just take an Uber, and I'm probably like maybe I have them drop me off like a block away, and I'm still just kind of like. I think I'm like looking at whatever texts that brief texts Chuck and I exchanged. I don't know. I feel like we felt like last time we talked was like a couple Thanksgivings ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at those texts and being like trying to psych myself up.
Okay. And Ivy, what are you doing?
I left my phone on the counter, and I'm just running.
Okay. Are you like, growing large and running?
Yeah, I'm like big spider mode, like running across like rooftops and like trying to get the.
What do the rest of you do? Is you see that you're not.
I don't watch the news.
You're
Completely oblivious.
Rosalina just like.
Yeah, just we're listening to some jams and smoking and drinking.
I hear
and I got
Johnny,
a bag of frozen peas on my face just to help with this feeling.
I hear Johnny say, "You said what the fuck? What the hell?"
Yeah. What the fuck?
I hear him say that, and I come out of the room. And like, what's going on?
Apparently, Ivy tried to hack Fox News.
Did we help him?
I don't think there's anything we can do. We might as well just go to bed. Click. Go to bed.
You're gonna have to take a lot of melatonin to sleep tonight, Johnny.
And Zaylen, what do you do?
I want to clear a condition. I'm
God
I-
damn it.
What are you about to do?
oh my god. I want to take a foolhardy action.
Of course,
But I
of
want-
course you do.
We're all taking foolhardy actions right now.
God damn
That's
it.
Johnny.
What are we talking about communication and doing things together?
Okay, Ivy is about to stop me, so that
I was gonna
You
try.
I'd be
Yeah.
hacking into a thing. Like,
true. So that damage
Okay.
has already been done. But
To be fair, I want to do something. I want to see if I can get my burns real quick. So
you roll plus conditions, yeah.
Feel the birds. That actually be pretty useful for you.
that didn't go good. Haha. I got a 6. I only get 2.
Did you add your conditions to that?
Oh, I have to take 1, 2, 3, 9.
All right. So what's that do for your burns?
I started to mark a condition, I guess. Let's mark hopeless. I am going to. I'm going to use my move. I'm going to spend 1 burn to basically like teleport to Fox News headquarters to the roof of the building.
Okay.
this is so much worse than what I planned.
Yeah, you just bring yourself to the building.
Oh no.
To see how quickly you catch up, Ivy, if you want to make an unleash your powers to see about you're just sort of kaijuing your way across town.
So, to be fair, I'm only thinking because like, okay, there was a hacking. Ivy did something.
Yeah. And since
Stop
you have
Ivy.
telekinesis, yours is probably less teleport and more of a fly.
Move is like pure teleport,
Okay,
but I do have
okay.
telekinesis and telepathy.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So,
So, like,
move is
I can-
teleport. Okay, gotcha.
That's just like on the ground. I think while all this is happening, just because Issa's feeling really good, she sends a group text like, "Hey, good job today, team." I know it was a rough start.
Ivy's phone buzzes on the kitchen counter of Rosal.
Yeah.
Rosal.
So
we,
I've
we
Two-
did pretty
two-
good
2
overall.
seconds later, you have a message from Johnny, not in the group, just to you. Ivy hacked Fox News.
That's when you get a call.
yeah. So Ivy, what'd you roll?
Sorry. Unleash my powers. I rolled a 6.
You will be behind the thing when you get there. When mark potential. Mero, is that the invisible sun cube behind you?
No, it's her
Not a-
target.
Okay. You cannot get
I
the
have
invisible
that.
sun cube at Target.
I know. I keep the electronics
Yeah.
in it.
As you show up, I'll say, Zaylin, are you looking for Mero? Or
I'm
what are you
just
doing
kind
when
of
you get
I'm keeping a watch. I want to just make sure they don't get in trouble.
So Rosalind, as you pull up, you see his car making its way out of the parking garage, and he's in the back talking with someone.
Oh. Oh. Well. I think I am just gonna walk out. Well, I was gonna like just stay put and let Ivy show up and talk me out of it. But
You don't know I'm coming.
yeah, I don't know you're
Yeah.
coming. So I think
Boom,
I
boom.
am maybe I'm not about to go through with this, but I do want to see who it is. So I'm about to walk over and tap on the window.
And there's this moment where he's like, Rosalind?
How's my favorite big brother?
What do you want?
Is it so wrong to want to reconnect?
And Zaylin, you know who Mero is, correct? Does everybody
Yeah.
know? Yes. Yeah.
No, just Johnny and Issa don't.
Oh, the only two that don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Rosalind speaking through the car. What was the last thing you said?
Is it so wrong to want to reconnect? I think.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Just this moment, he goes, this is incredibly weird.
Do I have a good shot? Like not shot, but do I have eyes on whoever the hell he's talking to?
Oh no, he was on the phone. Oh yeah, as
He's on the
as
phone.
he kind of puts the phone down, you can see on the thing because he's like, yeah, just a moment, and you can see where it says Rupert.
Rupert?
Murdoch?
Rupert Murdoch.
Oh, all right.
He's the guy who owns Fox News.
All right. I just say, all right.
Not a character in our game.
Ours is Moopert.
Rupert Murdoch.
Rupert Murdoch.
Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah, silly name, horrible name.
Or just
right.
Rump. You hear he goes, it's amazing. It's amazing. So the whole thing, I knew exactly what happened with Rift.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it says,
Ronald Rump.
yeah, it says Murdoch or Rupert rather.
Well, I just wanted to talk to you about something.
And at that moment,
Get in. We can drop you off back at home. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, I'm about to say at this moment, are you making your way? Just
I think to be not typical of Ivy, Ivy was not being like stompy
Yeah.
Hulk girl. Was being more like Spider-Man, like just like
Okay.
whoops. And but they are full of conditions and incredibly angry, especially at hearing this piece of shit constantly shit talk her friends. So they're like,
what's the one you get rid of if you do something without talking to the team?
Insecure.
Yeah.
You can get rid of that.
yeah, well, it was either going to be insecure or guilty, making
Okay.
a sacrifice. But I guess we'll figure out which one that is.
Yeah.
But as soon as I see Rosalind talking to the person in the car, I don't know who it is. I'm just gonna drop to the ground right behind her.
All right, and Zaylen, yeah, you see like just like Ivy just sort of, and then you just hear Carlson go, Jesus Christ!
Hi, Ivy.
What did you do, Zaylen?
Crazy running into you.
What are
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was going to talk to my brother a bit about trying to do Thanksgiving again.
And I just look with like just hate in my eyes at Tucker Carlson. I mean Chuck Carlson.
Yeah, he's just kind of like squirming against the opposite window.
All right. It's so crazy to run into. Do you want to get coffee?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Chucky. I'll just text you about it. I'm sorry. It must have been weird to show up.
I'm gonna push Marrow.
Go.
I'm gonna push Marrow out of the way, like slowly, and then just
out of it.
and then just pull the door open and stick my head in. And
Why do I do
he's
the
just-
and I'm just gonna say, keep our names out of your fucking mouth.
Okay. This moment, I want to do something. Tell me if I can do it. I want to use overcharge to reshape my environment, or like basically, I want to change reality. Can I do that with this one?
What do you think about doing?
I want to basically scoop the two of them up and like put them back where they came from. Like, no. Like I'm panicking. Like, oh no. This is bad. 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 This is bad.
So back when they came,
And basically, like,
are you sending them like flying across town or?
No, like literally, just like, I want to teleport them
Back in time.
back to Rosalind's house. Like, I'm gonna like fling my body down and then just like I want to like, okay, we're going now, and just like so in a second, like Ivy's in the door, makes the threat, and then all of a sudden, blink, they're gone.
Reshape reality.
Oh, that's
in
in some respects, yours is move any place within the scene, breaking through that's in the scene itself. So it's not necessarily a teleport, but it lets your powers move you. So it would be through your telekinesis.
I was thinking overcharge, but I if I can do it through
Oh, no,
move,
I'm just saying
I will.
what your move does. Overcharge Yeah, your thing is you can move them, but it would be with like the same way you would have gotten here would have actually been with your telekinesis, but would have been able to move you so quickly. Basically, like flung you to the thing.
I'm jumping off the top of the building.
Yeah, so yeah, if you
I'm
want to
not-
use
I'm
your
not-
overcharge, you could grab them with it, and then fling them that way. But yeah, spend your 2 burn and then make a unleash your powers. Or wait, no, the 2 burn gives you 10 plus when you unleash your powers.
I just need to do unleash my powers, right?
You don't have to actually roll; it'll automatically give you a
Okay.
10 plus.
Okay. All right.
So
That's what I do. So
where are you flinging them to?
back to Rosalind's house.
Yeah.
I'm flinging them back to Rosalind's.
The 2 of you get like thrown through the air. Like you actually land relatively calmly. And are you with them, Zaylin, when you get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You actually.
I like Iron Man style, like on the
Yeah.
ground, like. What the hell were you two doing?
I don't really know, to be honest. I think I'm like coming down from like a angry high.
I was going to talk to Chuck about how it wasn't Ivy's fault about the hacking. And then I kind of chickened out.
Okay.
And then I was backing out of the situation, and Ivy showed up and backed us into the situation, into a T-bone. And then I was backing us both out, and then she slammed on the accelerator.
Please, for one night, can we not get into shenanigans?
I wish, but I have so many conditions.
I would say you definitely would have
I
gotten
know,
rid of was
so do I.
insecure because you did something without telling anybody.
Can I clear insecure? Or did I not do enough?
I no that sounds like something.
I think all
Okay.
3 of you.
Yeah, to
cleared
be honest, all
insecure.
3 of you could clear insecure.
I cleared insecure by doing this, but I want to say, can I also I feel like I broke like windows on Rosalind's house when we landed. Can I clear angry too?
Yeah, as you land, yeah, there's just a moment where it goes shattering out. You hear screams from inside. Also, lights start to appear in a whole bunch of other houses.
Oh no!
I've got to go. I've got to go. Please don't go back there.
Hi, Aunt Carolyn, this is Zaylin. They know about the whole situation. Also, they're orange now.
Yeah, they sort of come out going, eyes wide, like, well, what's going on?
Also, they exploded all the windows.
I will
Again.
pay for those. I will pay for those. I will find money and I will pay for those.
They will pay for them.
We saw you on the news. I gotta get going because I gotta get going. I give Meryl a quick hug. Thank you for not doing something stupid.
Ivy,
I give Ivy a hug too. Thank you for not hurting anybody.
yeah,
Well, you hurt that Ford Escalade pretty bad.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, he's gonna talk about that tomorrow on the air, and I am.
No,
not
I
looking
told him
forward
not to.
He's gonna press charges.
That'll work well.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think
So I-
whenever Johnny texted Obsidian like directly, I think she calls him like, "Hey, you want to go get?" I'm too drunk to deal with this bullshit. You just want to go over.
I scamper. I parkour back to the apartment and I get into the balcony. I know Johnny's waiting there.
Unless he went over to Isis. Depending.
That's actually a better idea.
Johnny does go to Issa's, and for the first time in his life, he actually drinks.
Aww.
Gonna cross off that
Johnny
drive
and
real quick.
all alone in there.
well, not all alone. Rosalina's there, and she makes great
Wait.
decisions.
Could that be flinging into easy relief?
Oh,
Yes.
I think so.
Because Johnny doesn't he's never drank ever. He's like probably like half a beer. He's like,
I get back to the apartment. Johnny's not there. Another one.
Which one is easy relief?
Hopeless. Zaylin, you get a text message like right probably when you're getting in back is when he's just flown away. It's like, I'm at Issa's. Don't wait up.
All right. And I'm alone.
Again. Ah.
Look, if you didn't run off after this,
I stopped them from doing something worse.
Well, Johnny's just like, he doesn't even know you left. He thinks you're in bed. Like, he has no idea you left. You left without telling him, and you had went to bed. He's like, oh, they're in bed. I'm just gonna, hey, I went to Issa's. Don't worry about me. I'll be back. And I had no idea you were gone. Oh.
You fools.
But I sit down in the living room and I turn on the TV and I put on cartoons.
Late night Looney Tunes. I think Looney Tunes was still on at nighttime in 2017.
And I'm watching. You know what I'm watching? I'm watching Neon Genesis Evangelion because it's on Adult Swim. That's what I'm watching.
Adult Swim still happens.
You end up watching 20 minutes of what's his face, Shinji crying. I can't. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough.
I'm gonna make Zealand a weeb. I'm gonna make Zealand a weeb.
I love that.
Yeah, Mara, you have broken windows, and Ivy, you've got parents that are freaked out because you got broken windows at Rosalind's place.
Ivy, can you help grow? Oh wait, I forgot all your. I keep thinking that you can do the same thing as me, and I pull a
kind
little
of can.
I was about to say, you know what? Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna get some garbage bags and some tape.
Let me help you.
Oh my word!
Oh, so two of you work together to put all that. Johnny and Rosalina just like, hey Johnny.
Hi.
Johnny's never been drunk before. He's about to get faded.
Oh god.
Yeah, Issa's like curled up like in like just
Probably all
shorts and
got
a
high-
hoodie.
I thought we all got high together when
Now,
that first
Johnny's
night.
gotten high before, but he's never gotten drunk.
So yeah, but he's about to get faded.
Yeah, and Issa just passed out a tequila bottle. She's like, we just need this. It's okay. Here you go.
I think like he drinks maybe 2 shots worth and is gone. Like he is out. Like
Such a lightweight.
thunk.
Sleeps on the couch. Just
Like
passed out.
the last thing you hear from him is like, I has never drank before.
She's just
Aw.
Rosalina just looks over and goes, I thought he was a partier, and then just kind of passes it over to you.
You'll be surprised by the things he hasn't done and just like takes a long try.
Should we initiate?
Indeed.
Him?
What? Say?
Should we initiate him? And then, does this sound like a good place to cut for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Indeed.
next week we can probably start with everybody back at Johnny's looking through that file.
Going. All right. So end of session move. Have you grown closer, grown into your image of yourself, or grown away?
Real quick, Michael, can we say that returning? Well, no, maybe not. Never mind. I was trying to think if I could add another tick on my Doom track.
What's up for your Doom track?
You did
Frightening
frighten your
one.
loved ones by coming back
Facing
with the.
danger alone.
Oh well, or you could say frightening again with exploding all the windows.
That's what I was thinking. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it
Frightening. Yeah,
counts.
yeah. You frighten your parents in that one.
Well, fine. Fuck it. I filled my Doom track, baby.
Well, do you get anything good?
I don't know. We're gonna find out in a minute when I look up this playbook.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if Issa got closer to the team or I think almost in a way where they started talking about like matching the superhero outfits.
Yeah.
But I don't know who specifically though. So let me think on that.
I feel like Zalen grew away from the team.
Oh.
Like they know something's different about them. Like they know that they changed. They just don't know how to communicate
Oh,
the
Zalen's
others.
taking a whole lot more initiative now than ever.
And I think it's like Kirby and Mare didn't even comment on like being teleported basically, which is just like so what do I do with that then again? I haven't grown away in a long time.
As we said,
Take
so
influence away and explain why you feel detached.
I will take influence away from Issa probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I just because I followed Ivy and Meryl out there and stuff. And that's it. Yeah.
I think Johnny grew closer to the team, and once again, it's gonna be Obsidian. That may
Because
have
of the
been-
late night come over and get drunk with him.
and like actually recording a TikTok for him.
I mean, she was like, I'm not gonna be on camera here. I'll just hold the thing. It's
But
fine.
for him, that meant a lot more than I think Obsidian even realized. Like,
Is she the
that was-
Instagram husband? Is that what happens?
like basically what Obsidian did was condone his shenanigans in that moment, and they may not know that, but they did, and that meant the world to him.
Oh no. She told him straight up, don't have a crush on me. So she's gonna like punch him if anything else.
You can't tell people don't have a crush on me.
I'll
That's how
only
it
break
worked.
your heart.
So you already have influence, so you
Mhm.
shift my labels. Is
Yeah.
that how it works? And then I can either clear condition or mark potential, and I'm gonna clear afraid. I'm down to 1 condition.
I had a marked potential.
Also,
Two conditions.
I filled my potential track, Michael, and I took unlock your moment of truth.
Okay.
So at some point that will eventually show up, kind of like Ivy's is unlocked, and we'll cover
Right.
those.
Issa, what
I'm-
do you want to move on Johnny?
I think because of all the talking he's done today, I'm gonna move mundane up to be a +3 now. Yeah, you'd move your own stuff. I'm not touching it. And I don't know if I can't move danger down any lower. I don't really
No,
want
here's
to
the
touch
thing.
freak.
What I would suggest is from now on,
Yeah.
don't look at what they have. Look at
Yeah.
what makes sense because it may bring another condition onto people.
No, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, mundane makes sense. And then I'm like, okay, what also makes sense? Like, where did he lack today? And I would have said danger, but obviously,
Well, then do it.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
care
I
if
can't-
take a
you-
condition.
No. This ain't danger, which means he has taken condition.
oh,
Yeah, that's what they say. Don't look at what they've got. Just say this is what makes sense because that can cause conditions.
Yep.
How does changing your things cause conditions to happen?
If you cannot move it because it's too high or too low, it causes a condition. That's why don't look. Just go. This is what makes sense because occasionally someone's either getting too full of themselves or too like nervous about it.
yeah.
So what do you want to take,
Alright,
Johnny?
I think he's gonna go back to hopeless.
We just
again.
got rid of that.
All right.
Yeah, hopeless because like he literally did everything he could to try to get the public back, and then he's sitting there and no fault or anything of his own, the elementals are back in the news for something like hacking Fox News. Kind of made him feel like, oh god.
All right.
I am gonna say, even though I'm mad at Ivy right now, kind of, not really. I do think Ivy and I have grown closer in like a sibling way, where I'm like, I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
But I love you. But also I'll kill you.
I love you too.
That sounds weird to say in a sibling way, because we did just make out, but in like, in
Yeah.
that way. In like your best friend from middle school kind of way, where you kiss, but also you're like, we are blood.
Yeah. But we're still probably gonna kiss again.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm giving it to Ivy. You already have influence. You can shift my things around.
I think mundane up
Okay.
because you were doing something that was actually probably what a normal person would do, and freak down.
Alrighty.
What was that move?
Mundane up, freak down.
Okay.
I have to double check these later. I'm worried I forgot to move my danger earlier. I did because my danger was 1 and now it's 0.
Is
I
what is everything else? Do you have a -1?
I don't.
Or
I
a
guess
0?
that was my. I have 2 zeros.
Which is what?
Danger and freak.
Okay.
Yeah, but also I do the rewatches so I can double check my math later.
Ivy grew closer to Marrow,
Oh,
so you can. I believe you have influence over me. Influenced by Marrow.
I am gonna say. I'm gonna say savior up, mundane down.
Okay.
I don't know. That kind of makes sense to me.
I took a doom sign. I took the infinite powers doom sign, which allows me one-time use of any move in the book.
I should have punched Chuck Carlson.
Yep.
And I think I'm last. Did
Mhm.
anybody else go?
Mhm.
I don't know because I think she was growing a bit closer to the team, but also could it have been just like into her leadership role of her own self of like being like, yeah, let's get a uniform together. That's a great idea.
See that?
See some colors. Yeah. I think she just grew into her own image, so I'm just gonna shift my labels.
What you shifting?
I don't know because superior would have made sense as like leader, but also I'm at +3, so I'm gonna take a condition, I guess.
Wish
And,
one of us had magic. Sorry, I'm very ADHD today.
and I'm going to mark savior down, so and the superior can't get higher. Wait, does that mean? Wait, hold on. Does that mean I move my other label if I can't move one label? So it stays at plus. It stays in that 3 range, or
No, yeah, well, if you try to move something that can't, then you gain a condition.
okay. I think I'm also gonna take hopeless because I think Issa's like. I
It's
these
fair.
kids.
All right. Well, let people know where they can find all you wonderful folk.
Yeah, hey, I'm Mo. They use pronouns. You can find me all over the internet, TikTok included, at Silent Bezos. I do tabletop stuff all the time. Like, it's sad, but I enjoy it. Thanks for watching.
I don't think it's sad.
I just look at my schedule sometimes like, I do a lot. I should go out, but I'm also like, but the outside people gross.
I see your Tuesdays are cleared up.
Look. Go ahead, Kirby.
I'm Kirby. You can find me at DTRPGS on Twitter and disastertourism.itch.io, where I write role-playing games.
I'm Sarah. I'm Powerful Week 1 on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
I'm Nessa. I'm Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA, basically everywhere. I make videos about a variety of subjects, including tabletop role-playing games, D&D, and which Pokemon are hot.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm the _dragon_x on TikTok. I'm thinking of getting a Twitter, but not sure. I don't know. You'll find me at other places eventually. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.
All right, and I am Michael, Improv GM on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and we will catch you all later. Oh, also, I've got Vampire the Masquerade this Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Ooh.